George Burns, comedian, actor, and entertainer extraordinaire. Known for his wit and charm and that signature cigar, Burns made audiences laugh for over 9 decades. In this video, we're diving into some of his funniest one-liners and sharpest observations on everything from life to the absurd. So grab your sense of humor and let's step into the world of a comedy legend who proved that laughter truly never gets old. Old age is when you resent the swimsuit issue of Sports Illustrated because there are fewer articles to read. It's hard for me to get used to these changing times. I can remember when the air was clean and sex was dirty. Sex can be fun after 80, after 90, and after lunch. In show business, the key word is honesty. Once you've learned to fake that, the rest is easy. Happiness? A good cigar, a good meal, a good cigar, and a good woman or a bad woman. It depends on how much happiness you can handle. I never go jogging. It makes me spill my martini. I can't afford to die. I lose too much money. I would read Playboy more often, but my glasses keep steaming up. Don't stay in bed unless you can make money in bed. There are 2 kinds of cruises, pleasure and with children. If I get big laughs, I'm a comedian. If I get little laughs, I'm a humorist. If I get no laughs, I'm a singer. When I was a boy, the Dead Sea was only sick. Everything that goes up must come down. But there comes a time when not everything that's down can come up. None of us kids had a middle name. We were lucky we had any name at all. By the time my mother got around to naming one, there was another on the way. If I paid $10 for a cigar, first I'd make love to it, then I'd smoke it. When I wasn't working, I blamed my agent. When I didn't have an agent, I spent time looking for a new agent so I would have somebody to blame. Too bad that all the people who know how to run the country are busy driving taxi cabs and cutting hair. At my age, flowers scare me. Be sure to wear a good cologne, a nice aftershave lotion, and a strong underarm deodorant. And it might be a good idea to wear some clothes too. A married couple that plays cards together is just a fight that hasn't started yet. How can I die? I'm booked. Critics are eunuchs at a gangbang. There's nothing wrong with making love with the light on. Just make sure the car door is closed. Sex after 90 is like trying to shoot pool with a rope. Even putting my cigar in its holder is a thrill. There's an old saying, life begins at 40. That's silly. Life begins every morning you wake up. From Paris, we took the Orient Express to Vienna. I must say I was terribly disappointed. Nobody was murdered on the train. I don't have a drinking problem. I drink. I get drunk. I fall down, no problem. I would go out with women my age, but there are no women my age. In those days, the best painkiller was ice. It wasn't addictive, and it was particularly effective if you poured some whiskey over it. If I had taken my doctor's advice and quit smoking when he advised me to, I wouldn't have lived to go to his funeral. How'd I ever get sick? I've already had everything. First you forget names, then you forget faces. Next you forget to pull your zipper up, and finally, you forget to pull it down. Bridge is a game that separates the men from the boys. It also separates husbands and wives. It's one of the old show business axioms. No matter how successful you've been, there's always a younger and sexier seal coming along. When I was in Vegas, women were throwing their hotel keys at me, but it was after they checked out. Retirement at 65 is ridiculous. When I was 65, I still had pimples. If you ask what is the single most important key to longevity, I would have to say it is avoiding worry, stress, and tension. And if you didn't ask me, I'd still have to say it. I love to sing, and I love to drink scotch. Most people would rather hear me drink scotch. There will always be a battle between the sexes because men and women want different things. Men want women and women want men. I look better, feel better, make love better, and I'll tell you something else. I never lied better. You know you're getting old when you stoop to tie your shoelaces and wonder what else you could do while you're down there. Sex has been around for a long time. You may not believe this, but it was around before I was. I must be getting absent-minded. Whenever I complain that things aren't what they used to be, I always forget to include myself. If it's a good script, I'll do it. And if it's a bad script, and they pay me enough, I'll do it. I can't understand why I flunked American history. When I was a kid, there was so little of it. I get up every morning and read the obituary column. If my name's not there, I eat breakfast. Happiness is having a large, loving, caring, close-knit family in another city. The secret of a good sermon is to have a good beginning and a good ending, then having the two as close together as possible. She didn't need to go to acting school to learn that the essence of acting is to act like you're not acting. Sex is the universal language in which nobody speaks. They don't have to. I smoke cigars because at my age, if I don't have something to hang on to, I might fall down. It takes only one drink to get me drunk. The trouble is, I can't remember if it's the 13th or the 14th. I was brought up to respect my elders, so now I don't have to respect anybody. I don't worry about getting old. I'm old already. Only young people worry about getting old. People are always asking me how much I'm worth. Well, all I can say is I've got enough money to last me the rest of my life, as long as I die in the next 20 minutes. By 93, I had shrunk quite a lot. My car was known as the Phantom Cadillac. People would see it whizzing by, and they would swear there was no driver. I'd rather be over the hill than under it. Just because you're old, that doesn't mean you're more forgetful. The same people whose names I can't remember, well, I couldn't remember 50 years ago. George Burns, 1896 to 1996, was an American comedian, actor, and writer whose career spanned over 9 decades. Known for his signature cigar, dry wit, and comedic timing, Burns gained fame as part of the duo Burns and Allen alongside his wife Gracie Allen. After her retirement, he reinvented himself as a solo performer, earning acclaim for roles in films like The Sunshine Boys and Oh God. A beloved entertainer, Burns won an Academy Award, numerous accolades, and a permanent place in comedy history, proving age was no barrier to laughter. That's all, folks. We hope you had as much fun watching as we did making it. If you enjoyed what you saw, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content and support our channel's growth. Stay curious, keep smiling, and enjoy life.